Today, the African Council of Religious Leaders, the Regions for Peace, and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, Igad, held a dialogue with senior religious leaders and His Excellency Dr. Wekney Gebehu, the Igad Executive Secretary. We addressed shared regional challenges, emphasizing the vital role of religious leaders in governance, conflict resolution, climate adaptation, and sustainable development. A policy brief was discussed, highlighting prevailing regional challenges in the Igad region and potential opportunities for collaboration in these areas. Both delegates expressed their gratitude for the openness and commitment demonstrated by the African Council of Religious Leaders, Regions for Peace, and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, Igad. During this crucial engagement, both parties warmly welcomed this collaboration as it represents a significant step towards collaboratively addressing the complex challenges of peace, stability, and development in the region. ACRL RFP applauds Igad for its efforts to tackle the regional challenges and promote sustainable development. Both organizations recognize the need for community resilience, fostering cooperation, and encouraging inclusivity. The leadership of ACRL and Igad mutually commit to the establishment of identified areas of collaboration and strategic cooperation to liberally promote peace and development in the region. Both parties recognize the importance of having regular dialogues, joint capacity building programs, and advocate initiatives. These efforts will enhance the role of religious leaders in shaping the inclusive, people-centered policies that support sustainable development. Both institutions express concern about ongoing regional conflicts and insecurity, which destabilizes communities, disrupt livelihoods, displace millions, and hinder development. We call for a coordinated approach that tackles the root causes of these conflicts, involving religious leaders as mediators and peace builders at both regional and local levels. The ongoing war in Sudan has led to the faster-growing humanitarian crisis in the world, with 1 in white refugees worldwide being Sudanese and over 12 million displaced. Nearly 5 million face starvation due to food shortages and the destruction of essential infrastructure, including health care. To address this crisis, Igad and ACRL reiterate our universal call for immediate ceasefire, silencing of the guns, and inclusive peace talks that involve all stakeholders, including local-level community leaders, women, the youth, and persons with disability. The peace process and dialogue towards fostering a civilian transition in Sudan stands to benefit positively from the influence and contribution of religious leaders in conflict mediation, humanitarian outreach, and community healing. Igad recognizes the key role of religious leaders in enhancing conflict and early warning and response mechanisms. Their networks are essential for detecting tensions and facilitating timely interventions. Igad aims to integrate religious networks into the conflict early warnings and response mechanism to strengthen conflict prevention efforts in the region. Both institutions highlight the importance of the healing and reconciliation in the region, guided by the values of mercy and forgiveness. To address the region's history of conflict, it is vital to create dialogue space that promotes community revitalization. Igad and ACL are committed to enhancing collaboration in peace processes and supporting conflict-affected communities with the aim to break cycle of violence and focus on reconciliation and compassion. Climate change, desertification, and underdevelopment in arid and semi-arid lands are urgent issues need immediate attention. Recurrent droughts have worsened resource conflicts and migration among pastoralists communities, increasing socio-economic instability. The ACRL recognizes Igad's leadership and regional efforts in driving climate adaptation and mitigation strategies for these communities. Additionally, the religious leaders stand ready to support Igad in mobilizing resources and implementing inclusive, culturally sensitive initiatives for vulnerable populations. In conclusion, friends, we reaffirm our united mission to support and empower the communities by leveraging the influence of religious leaders as essential partners in building peaceful, inclusive, and resilient future. ACRL and Igad are call upon member states, international partners, and stakeholders to join us in advancing our shared objectives for the well-being and prosperity of all countries and communities in the Great Horn of Africa. Thank you.